Oh, well, Brad, it's time for Interactive Team of the Week, mate. Going in unchanged.
Yeah, not a lot to talk about this week, is there? But I'm sure the fans have got some questions, so happy to answer them and keep them all informed.
Mate, they absolutely do. Off Facebook, Ben Stevens wants to know about Robbie Tarrant and Lockie Hansen. What specific areas did they need to address at the start of the season to get to where they're at now?
Oh, they're both fairly different in the things they need to focus on. Lockie, he's really looking at getting him stronger, getting him to the level where he can compete, every single week and get much stronger in the contest. And we always knew he had a great work ethic and great endurance, but we needed to get him stronger. So he's really improved that area, and his intensity at the contest has improved as a result of that.
What about Robbie Tarrant?
Yeah, Robbie just needed a decent run of continuity. So, he's worked really hard on his marking. He's still got a long way to go there, but he's a strong contested mark. But we need to turn him into a really strong, consistent contested mark. And we've seen with guys like Tom Hawkins from Geelong, sometimes key forwards take a bit longer, but with Robbie's work ethic and dedication, he'll certainly get there.
We'll shift over to Twitter. Johnny C94, won't Wells and Grimer be underdone coming into a final without playing an AFL game for a couple of weeks?
Yeah, probably, but we'd love to play them. They've been injured, unfortunately. So, look, I said at my press conference during the week that we'll play Grimer and Wells this week if they're fit. Now, we think the risk outweighs the reward. So, the risk is we play them this week and they get re-injured and then we lose them for the rest of the year. So, we've been ultra cautious, but we've had to be. Ideally we'd love to play them, but they're not 100%, so we won't risk them.
And Wells obviously is used to sort of just coming in full ball off the back of not a lot of preparation.
Yeah, the only thing that gives us confidence is they haven't missed a massive amount of footy. They've had, really good years. Their form's been really good, so they're still able to train. They train with the senior squad, today, and we think that provided they're at 100%, they'll come in and perform well for us next week.
On Facebook, Kyle Didini, if North is winning by a fair margin at half-time, will Brad, you, let them feed the ball to Drew Petrie to try and get him the Coleman medal?
Well, we never like to talk too much about where we'll be at half-time. But look, Drew's our key forward, so we'll play him as a deep forward this week. And, I've been really pleased with the way the three key forwards have been working together. But, we'd love Drew to kick a big bag, and it'd be great for our club if he does win the Coleman. But our focus will be on winning the game and playing a style that's going to set us up for next week. And if that results in Drew kicking a big bag, so be it.
Back on Facebook, Ricky Volpato, happy to see no panic at the selection table. Wells and Grimer rested again, good idea. One question is, Greenwood could have been given a run based on recent form. Also, I think his style of play would suit finals footy. Your thoughts?
Yeah, his style of footy definitely suits finals. He's a hard, in-tight, contested ball winner, and he's one of the hardest players at the footy club. So we'd love to have his hardness around the ball. Unfortunately, he won't play at any level this week. He's just got a very minor ankle injury. So again, we'll take a no-risk policy with him. If we played him this week and we lost him, we'd be devastated not to have him available next week if needed. So, but he does suit finals footy, and he was right in contention, but unfortunately injuries ruled him out.
Back on Twitter, at Loose42, Scott McMahon has been a revelation this season. How much of the team's success can be attributed to his return from injury? Actually, that is Scott McMahon there, so you can address Scott directly.
No, not a surprise that he'd asked that question. He attributes most of the back six's, success this year to his involvement, and when he's not there, he thinks it falls apart. So, we'll just, with him back in the side, we'll just, keep operating as a unit and not as individuals, as he often does.
Mate, we probably expect to do new contracts through Twitter now from Scott McMahon. Still on Twitter, Reese Elmi, Elmi_R09. How do you see Kieran Harper's form at this stage of the season?
I think Kieran Harper's done an unbelievable job this year to play every game. Brings something different to our team. He plays a role for the team which doesn't result in him getting a lot of the ball. So, our on-ballers have been doing their job, but he's been playing his role for us really well each week. Sometimes it's a hard position, but he plays a really structured team role for us. And, his real extreme speed and ability to hit the scoreboard has been really important. So we're really happy with the way Harps is going. He's just got to continue on.
Are you looking forward to having a look at Skoda Stadium?
Yeah, it should be good. I mean, I think it's important that there's, we grow that western region of Sydney. It's going to be really important for, not only the Sydney area but the whole AFL. So no, it's going to be good, and GWS are fielding their most experienced team for the year. So we're expecting a good contest, particularly early.